What's up guys, SeanEDawgz here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the absolute best class setup for the new VPR submachine gun in Infinite Warfare. Now if you are brand new to my best class setup series, how it works is I usually give you two class setups for the weapon, a silenced and an unsilenced version, because I know that people have different play styles. However, with this weapon, I've experimented with it for hours and hours on end. I found that the unsilenced version really isn't that useful because the massive amounts of recoil just hold the gun back. So to combat that, the attachments that I have on this weapon include foregrip to reduce that recoil, as well as extended mags and quick draw. I don't usually put 4 attachments on my weapons, but I found that this one does need them to make it effective. The quick draw is on there. I use that on pretty much every weapon because that allows you to draw your gun up faster, increasing your chances of winning gunfights. And I'm using the extended mags because this gun fires 2 bullets at once, so it runs out of ammo very quickly, and I found that without the extended mags I would run out before my rewind came back. Now for my perk setup, it's pretty standard. Perk 1, I use Ghost. I believe that's the second most important perk in the game. I use that on pretty much all my classes because people use a lot of UAVs. UAV is probably the most used score streak in the game, and Ghost allows you to remain off of that and stay undetected, allowing you to take more flank routes. Now for perk 2, this is a choice perk. This is just what I prefer based on my playstyle. I use hardline because I like to go on streaks and I like to get my streaks very quickly, and this does help with that. So my perk 3 is the most important perk in the game, in my opinion, Dead Silence. If you're not using this, you will be stomping around the map like an elephant, never be able to use any flanks. People will be pre-aiming you all the time, so I always run Dead Silence. I usually recommend what variants to buy, so it kind of sucks that for this weapon, everything is in supply drops. You can't actually buy any of the variants without that random luck chance of getting them, but I would still say that the best variants are the rare one because that has a trait where double kills instantly reload your magazine, and that is extremely useful because ammo is a little bit of a problem on this gun. The other variant that could compete with this is the Epic. Not because any of the traits are really special, but because one of the traits has an integrated silencer on the weapon, so you don't actually have to waste an attachment on that silencer. You could put an extra one on there, basically granting you extra points on your class setup. But again, it doesn't really make a difference because you won't be able to buy these for yourself. It's basically just luck of the draw. But the more that you use this weapon, you'll soon realize you won't really want to vary too much from this class setup, changing up the attachments. I experimented for a very long time. I tried a lot of different combinations and it just wasn't working out. But when I put on this one with these 4 specific attachments, I was playing really well. I felt like it really extended the range of the gun, and I was equipped to handle most gunfights. Now you do have to pay attention. This gun still does not have that much range. You have to use it pretty much like a shotgun, go into situations tactically. If someone has a K-bar, if they're any good at the game, you'll get completely melted. That happened to me a few times and it's a little frustrating. It really is not a top tier weapon. It's more of just a fun gun to use. It's fun to use now because it's new, but I don't see a lot of people using this in the future. It's just not really making the cut. Now here I did go on a very high kill streak and I was destroying these kids, but I would have much rather had a K-bar or an NV4 in my hands because this gun just cannot handle anything past around 25 feet, but that fire rate is really nice. I would say if you're within 10 feet of someone, this gun's actually very good because of that fire rate. It can handle a lot of close quarter situations that you'd be screwed in if you had an NV4 or a K-bar. So in that regard, it is pretty good, but it does lack the range that I need to consider it a top tier weapon. So I'd say definitely use this gun right now while there's still a lot of other people using it, because once people go back to their go-to weapons, their bread and butter, you won't be seeing many people with this because it just can't compete on the same level. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this class setup video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have, and as always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for some more great videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.